What's up, guys? Figured I'd just do a quick review on one of my favorite reels of all time, and that happens to be the Shimano Stradics, which this model is the FL model, came out in 2019. I got 3 of these reels. I got a 3000 XG, I got a 2500 HG, and I've got a 1000 HG. All 3 of them have been phenomenal the last 3 years. I've had absolutely no issues with them. They have been total workhorses. Again, Stradics have been one of my favorite reels for the last something years. Anyways, back to the reel itself. Let's start with the 3000 XG. We'll go through some of the specifics of each reel because there's a little differences between them all. 3000 XG. All the reels have the Hogani body, which is Shimano's aluminum type material. Great for high pressured fishing like drag settings. You won't get the flex in the reel like you do with like the CI4 materials or the Daiwa LT type style reels. It also comes with a cord forged Hogani gear, which is a one-piece stamped gearing, which gives you more stability, support, longevity, and just overall cranking power. It's also, all these reels got micro module gear too, and silent drive, which makes the reel really smooth and really quiet. There's nothing worse being on the water and hearing your reel just kind of grinding and making like a hissing noise kind of thing. But anyways, all the reels come with X-Protect and X-Ship, which is basically like a water coating on the reel itself, and there's like a water channeling system inside that helps push the water away from trying to get down inside the reel itself, which I absolutely love. And you can definitely tell the difference between the older Stradics to the newer Stradics. The 3000 itself now could hold 200 yards of 10-pound braid. On my reel specifically, I use 15-pound braid, and I hold about 170 yards of braid on that one. It has 20 pounds of drag. It's got 37 inches of retrieval per crank. The gear ratio is a 6:1 ratio, excuse me. The weight comes in at 7.9 ounces, which is to me still on the lighter side. Most people will kind of snark at that, but 7.9 is pretty lightweight. It's not like you're lifting a cinder block all day long. It's got a 6+1 bearings. All the reels have one-piece bails. The 2500, 3000, 4000, 5000 all come with a long stroke spool, which gives you a better line lay, smoother casting, and supposedly longer distant casting. We'll have to see about that still, and I still haven't seen it after 3 years of using it. The 3000 comes in at $219.99 in the States, plus your taxes. Overall, this reel has been a workhorse. I use it for my dock fishing, mangrove fishing, live bait. My cat's coming to say hello. Just overall a great reel, especially up close in those structure areas with the tighter settings, drag settings. Great workhorse reel for that. It's kind of reel you want. You know, you don't want to be using a 1000 up against the trees and docks, but definitely recommend that for that. The 2500, very similar to the 3000. And actually, matter of fact, physicality wise, the 2500 and 3000 are the exact same reel, size, weight. The only difference is there's 3. The spool on the 2500 is a little shallower, which only holds 150 yards versus 200 yards of 10-pound braid. The 3000 actually has a T-handle shape. The 2500 comes with a teardrop type shape handles, but I have custom handles, not custom, but Gomex's handles on my reels. I like them better. And the third difference is the 2500 comes with felt drag washers, and the 3000 comes with carbon fiber. And I prefer carbon fiber, so my 2500 actually has carbon fiber in them now too. They both have 20 pounds of drag. This one has 2 inches less of line retrieval per crank, comes in at 35 inches versus the 37. Reel's still 7.9 ounces. Gear ratio on this is 6.01 versus the 3000, which is 6.4.1. Not sure if I mentioned that with the 3000, but if I didn't, there you go. Both have the 6+1 bearings. One piece spool, long stroke spool, We already got into that. Other than that, that's the only differences between the 3000 and the 2500. This one I got paired up for more open type water fishing. I've been using it for finesse style fishing here for bass lately, which is why I might have a shaky head on here. This one I got 8-pound braid on it, and I got like, I think right around 200 yards on it. So overall, great reels, like I said. The 3000 I have on a 7-foot 8 to 17. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not. That's my dock mangrove line top water reel, live bait reel combo. This is a 7.4 6 to 12 custom rod, open water rod, but I use it for finesse fishing, open water, soft plastics. Great combo for that. And then we got the 1000 HG, which is definitely more in the panfish type situations, but I personally use it. I know a lot of people use them for smaller reds, trout, snook, sheepshead, black drum, you know, smaller fish, or specifically panfish like in freshwater, so you get your bluegills, your cichlids, stuff like that. But I personally use it for the smaller inshore stuff, especially middle of fall, late fall, winter, and early spring. I throw a lot of smaller baits with this, more like Ned rigs, finesse style baits. But the reel itself, you know, it comes in at 6.5 ounces because it's so small. The drag on this only comes at 7 pounds of drag, which for most applications, that's more than plenty, because even my inshore stuff, unless it gets structure, open water wise, I'm using 5-6 pounds of drag anyways. If that, you don't need a lot to fight them. This reel comes with 6+1 bearings as well. It's got a 6:1 gear ratio as well, so 30 inches per crank, so it's definitely a drop in line retrieval. 95 yards of 10-pound braid, but I have 5-pound braid on this, which I got 140 yards, 135, 140 yards, something like that, of 5-pound braid. Basically, the yardage with the poundage is based off regular Power Pro, because that's what Shimano bought Power Pro out years back. The braid I use is Cortland line master braid. It's very similar to Power Pro, but the colors don't fade nearly as often, so I use that. This reel also comes with a very similar type handle, but it's more of a rubber. I just put a not custom, but Gomex's knob on it. I don't like the stock handles knobs anyways. Not sure if I mentioned it, but both the 2500 and the 1000 come at $199.99 here in the States, plus your taxes. Other than that, these reels are great. Like I said, I've used them for years now. Different models, well, not models, but yeah, models. Yeah, it is models. So like I had the FKs prior to this. I think it was the FJ prior to that. I've had them for a good, I think, 12 or 13 years now. They have not let me down. I've sunk 2 of these reels multiple times. All I've done with them is just took the spool off, rinsed them out nice and easy, no spraying them down with pressure. The only thing that went bad on one of them was the line roll bearing, but I found a trick for that, and I'll be making a video on that. Other than that, they're still silky smooth, still great condition. Mine look like they just got pulled out of the box. Still feel like and operate like they just came out of the box. But if you're looking for a reel like in the $200 range, definitely recommend the Stradics. If you even look at Shimano wise, if you're even looking at the Shimano Tigra, which runs about $149, give or take, save your money, especially that extra 50 bucks. Just save your money a couple weeks, a month, 2, whatever it is, and just get a Stradic. I personally recommend anyone that's, unless you're a beginner. If you're a beginner, there's some other reels I'd recommend, but if you know what you're doing for the most part, you've had some reels in the past, or you have some reels now that you're going to replace, but they're just not quite at the $200 range, but you want to like treat yourself or just upgrade, definitely the Stradic FL. I can't speak highly enough about it, and pretty much that's it. This reel is just a workhorse, won't let you down. I've had absolutely no problems with them, and I've been fishing 32 years, so I've been using Stradics about 13 years, I think, roughly 13 years, and I've used other brands in the past, Penn, Daiwa, off-brand stuff, and just Shimano has been for me, the best and most dependable oil on the market. Now, I will say you do have to kind of sort of baby them in a way. Can't just be beating them around the bottom of the boat, back of pickup trucks or whatever. Their bail, especially the bail wires, they're kind of thin. They will bend pretty easily. That is one con with them. If you're not washing them off, the lime roll bearings will corrode and rust really easily. So that's another little con. But overall, though, definitely recommend the Stradic in the $200 price point. You won't regret it. Hopefully this reel review helps you out a little bit to make your decision. Until next video, I'll catch you guys next time.